The OnGuard cardholder self-service module provides a convenient web portal for your cardholders. This portal allows a cardholder with an Active Directory linked in OnGuard to log in and execute common tasks without the need for an OnGuard administrator's assistance. Once logged in, the cardholder can schedule a visit in OnGuard, view recent access denials, request access to a new door or area, or change the PIN for their current badge. Cardholder self-service uses an HTML5 browser-based interface, eliminating the need for software installation and upgrades on cardholder computers, and can be used throughout a supported web browser on a desktop, laptop, or even a tablet. Cardholder self-service is one of several modules available with OnGuard version 7.4, each of which extends the flexibility and capability of the OnGuard system. So as I log into the cardholder self-service portal here, I log in with my Active Directory account, and then from the main form, you'll see that I have a list of recent access denied events. Now, as the cardholder, a cardholder may come in here and search for readers and access levels. So if this cardholder, Ken Park, knows that they want specific access to a particular door or a reader in the building, they can select via readers. Or if they know that they need a particular access level, they can search on access levels, or both. In this scenario here, Ken can also come in and see his recent access denied events. So here on January 28th, 2018 at 1:26 in the afternoon, Ken tried to get into the warehouse rear entry door. Got an access denied. That access denied event was due to an invalid access level. So what Ken can do is come in here and select the request button. So he can come in and he can select to have access to the rear entry door. He can set an optional date and time range if it was only for temporary use. But in Ken's situation here, he's starting a new project that requires him to have access the warehouse door. So then here, Ken can then go ahead and submit that request. And that request will go to an access manager in which the access manager can then make a decision. Now in the background, what also happens is that Ken receives an email saying that he just submitted a request for access to the warehouse door, and the access manager would also receive an email with Ken's request to access the warehouse door. Now Ken can also come in here and view his requests. So if Ken comes in, he can see that he has previous submitted requests. So he wanted to get into the Security Operations Center entrance door back on November 8th, and that was denied. On January 28th, he requested access to the rear entry warehouse door, and that request is in a submitted state. So the manager has yet to approve, deny, or hold that request. Ken can also come in and view his current access levels. So right now, Ken only has front door entrance Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Ken can also come in and view his host visits. So he's got a current visit coming up on Monday, January 29th for a product demonstration. And if we click on this, we can see information about this visit. So it's a product demonstration that goes from 10 till noon. The sign-in location's at the front desk sign-in location. Demonstration type or type of visit is a product demonstration. The purpose, host, and then co-host. And then if I wanted to see the visitor, it is Robert Williams. So if I wanted to view additional information on Robert Williams, I can click on it and it gives me all of his pertinent information. I can also come in here, edit, So if any of the information is not correct, or I can delete it and say I completely messed up. It's not going to be Robert coming in, it's going to be Lawrence. So you can come in here and view the recent visit records that you have. So if I go back to January 26th, I'll see that he had a visit from Acme Corporation. It was a supplier visit that started at 10 a.m. Ken can also come in and request a new visit. So Ken is busy and he's got a product demonstration. And this one is scheduled for February 1st at 11 a.m. and it will end February 1st at 12 p.m. Can select the sign-in location, what type of visitor it is. So whether it's a product demonstration visit, a vendor visit, supplier, customer, an interview, lunch meeting. All right, so it pulls all this list from your visit type entries in List Builder from OnGuard. He can add additional co-hosts. So if he wanted to invite Guy, who is a Lenel employee as well, he can select that. And Guy is now a co-host of this visit. And then we can come up here and we can add a new visitor. All right, so if it's not a previously existing visitor, so Bill Smith or Robert Williams or Robert Lawrence, he can come in here and add new. So he can fill out all the pertinent information. Or if it is an existing supplier visit from Bill Smith, he can select Bill Smith and click on Done. And then once he has Bill Smith there, you'll see that one visitor has been added to this event, and then he can save it. So now, on February 1st, he's got a new product demonstration visit from Bill Smith. The last thing that Ken would be able to do from the cardholder self-service is be able to change a PIN number. So from the list of badges that Ken currently has, he can select a particular badge ID and request for a new PIN number. And then once he does so, he can apply. And then that PIN has now been updated and saved onto his badge. So all these features are now available with the Cardholder Self-Service program that's available from OnGuard version 7.4.